Election time is difficult because you can see a divide. Normally you just see Americans, or you'll see like Black Americans, Red Americans, Mexican Americans, Latino Americans, Native Americans, so on and so forth, like Asian Americans. During election time, it's like none of that matters. You are either Democrat or Republican. If you have not had a chance to go to Sweden, I highly recommend it. Sweden, Switzerland, anywhere in the Netherlands, Copenhagen, Denmark, I loved it. So when I meet people anywhere, I do like to strike conversation. But I was really surprised by this type of conversation that I received from this international student. Normally people ask me about New York and pizza and, just regular things. I will say that she did ask me about wrestling, and that was a really fun conversation. She asked me about the WWE and the NFL a little bit, but this was shocking.
Feel about other countries because sometimes we watch wrestling.
Yeah.
That's a big country.
It's really big, yeah. Election time is difficult because you can see a divide. Normally you just see Americans, right? Or you'll see like Black Americans, Red Americans, Mexican Americans, Latino Americans, Indian Americans, so on and so forth, like Asian Americans. But during election time, it's like none of that matters. You are either Democrat or Republican. Yeah. And I hate it. I do. Because it really, like people who you work with, people who you hang with, it's like you start learning things about people for the first time. Right. Like now I don't want to hang out with Joe. But
sadly, it's not sadly, but sometimes like, okay, the thing is like my friends, also my friends are like, also actually more Republican.
Okay.
Not Republican, like racist Republican, but when it comes to, so I actually studied before I went to the other school, I studied economy.
Okay.
Like we don't have to, because I have talked to somebody else that said, but then you have to have different type of things. We have like courses.
Okay.
We have like economy that you work with. We have to study it all the time.
That makes sense.
But there are most people that work in economy and like justice society. They are not necessarily racist. They are more like honest because it's more like they like it and prefer it, but they also prefer some of
the other benefits. Yeah. Same.
It's just like,
Same.
Me too. That's why I was a little bit shocked. I was like, I'm not with them. I'm with them for like.
It's so hard to draw a line. It's difficult because there are benefits on both sides. So like I give you an example. If you are a high earner, then yeah, you're gonna want some of those Republican benefits. If you're because there's less taxes. It's hot. Oh, that is hot.
But I don't mind more than 30, 50 something, and they take like 50% plus on that.
50%.
That because they take first the 31 from the whole one, and then the amount of money that goes over it, they take it from like around that place. So
that's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
And then sometimes you work with like different places, and you earn like maybe. Now I'm gonna say I'm gonna try to say in dollars, like this way, it's like maybe $10,000 per month, but you just are receiving like $50,000 because first they took like the 30% from everything,
yeah.
70, and from that 70, and that's like 25 maybe. That's 25, and from that 25 they take 50, so that's 12.5. So that's why I'm gonna say okay. because then what's motivating people to like work harder.
Right.
Like I work harder. I study like maybe a master's degree, like 12.
So you have a job and you're in school.
No, I don't work with that anymore. But I study nursing, like becoming a nurse. And at the same time, I'm still front and back with the economy because I study and I really like it. But at the same time, it's like not many people they don't need a lot of people in that job field right now. So I want to have a more stable job that can actually move around.
Couldn't you do both though? Couldn't you work in like economics and healthcare?
Yes, but it's very difficult to like combine in right here.
Yeah.
Because if I do economics, it's just economic. Unless I go international and like IB,
Right.
it's just for Sweden.
Okay.
But if you become a nurse or like in the medical field, you can actually like go everywhere. So that's why I take the medical field. Then I'm studying. Norwegian. I don't know what way to say it in English, but Norway.
Norway.
The language you speak.
Norwegian.
Norwegian language.
I think.
Yes, it sounds better.
Okay.
And so that's why I'm studying also a little bit on the side to learn this language because it's been more benefits there. So I thought about moving there, trying a little bit years on that, and then specializing in anesthesia.
That makes sense. You say and specialize in anesthesia?
Yeah, and how do you say that? It's not narcotic.
Yeah. Like that?
Yes, it's the
Anesthesia.
one just looking at the people when they're sleeping, making sure they don't die. Why are you working? Why are you working or studying?
So I work in human resources. The last 15 years of my life, I've helped people get connected to jobs.
You said 15 and my head was like, when you said 15 and for some reason my head was like,
The last 15 years? 15
because
years is
then
pretty.
you gave me a vibe of being maximum 35.
Yeah. 37.
Because I was like,
Yeah.
it's like before I was talking 26, but then like I'm a mature 26 or like exactly.
With all this gray hair, 26.
When I say mature, I don't mean the gray hair. Gray hair come from stress. I also sometimes have gray hair, I just pull them out. But I mean, like, I have some friends.
Yeah.
They're like 19, and they look like 30. So that's why I say mature 26 means just to have more mature features.
Sorry. Oh, what do I do?